Finally, a quick note on our Dubs. First and foremost, they need to figure out what's going on with Bob Myers. The rumors around Bob Myers is that he's getting $20 million offer a year to go to a venture capital firm. He might just leave the NBA altogether. In order for him to stay with the Warriors, it's going to take a huge bag. So that's point number one, which I have no updates on. I do have an update, though, on the Big Three and whether they're going to continue with the pool party thing. I wanted to illustrate something before the season started that I said. It was in the immediate aftermath when Draymond Green turned Jordan Poole into Glass Joe from Mike Tyson's knockout that I said this here on the show. The Warriors are in turmoil, and how a lot of things progress in Golden State will revolve around whether they can put this behind them. It turns out they did not put that behind them, and now we don't just have anecdotal evidence, we have proof. Early reports out of the Warriors camp is that no, our Dubs did not put this behind them. According to ESPN's Ramona Shelburne, she interviewed a ton of Warriors staff and a ton of Warriors players, and this is what she had to say. Tension between veterans and younger players on Warriors never went away after Draymond Green's punch. Draymond Green's punch didn't just knock out Jordan Poole. It laid bare the tension between the older championship core and the younger players on the organization, hoped would supersede them one day. It has never gone away, despite Poole's relative silence on the matter this season. Oh boy. Yeah, it turns out hiring a whole new staff to replace the current staff and actually branding it with a name called Two Timelines, implying that one timeline would eventually be laid out to pasture, probably not great. And the second timeline thinking that they're the second coming of some sort of dynasty, probably also not great. We've heard grumblings from Poole and Kuminga about playing time. Kuminga is said to be so angry that he thinks he's going to be traded if he doesn't get a full-time role next season. You've got Klay. That ends up affecting him, or Klay now is putting his foot down and he's saying, well, fuck it. If you're going to give Jordan Poole $30 million, you better give me $40 million. And that's just not going to happen either. So now there's even more traction to a Jordan Poole trade on the horizon. Most recently, as part of a package to Toronto for OG Anunoby. Don't hate that. Just like OG Anunoby and Andrew Wiggins together. Ooh. Poole has been somehow not silent anymore, even though he's been ducking the media up until now. He has not said really anything substantive about the punch, but he did say this to The Ringer when they were asking him about his relationship with Draymond. It pretty much says everything that you need to know. He said, we were just on the court teammates. It's just been business. Oh boy. Doesn't sound like they've ever patched things up or ever will patch things up. This season is going to be written about. There's going to be a documentary about the death of our Dubs. The death of our Dubs. Call it that right now. And the main storyline is going to be the punch that took them down. The one punch heard all around the world. But whether Draymond cold-cocking Jordan Poole actually ended the Dubs dynasty itself, that remains to be seen.